the second verse a lot better.
Oh, it's playing in the background.
It's playing in the background. Hold on a second. Apparently the video is still going. How do we make it stop? One second. Forget her, she's a PC
Okay, I'm going to talk over the music while I go to this little thing again. So it's time for the Family Feud. On my left, we have the normal 20-somethings. And here on my right, we have the J.D. Peters. We've got a marvelous show here for you today. We've got two groups coming out to try to win our fantastic prize, and a fantastic grand prize will be won. So let's start out by meeting our contestants. First up, we have the normal 20-something.
Yeah!
So, Alejandra, what do you do for a living?
I work as a paralegal in the Gaslamp district.
Wow, that sounds so interesting.
Yeah, it's a great job for someone young and early in their career. A lot of interesting work, and I have tons of free time doing so.
That's wonderful. Great. And then next we have Kalima. Kalima, what do you do and how do you like it?
I am a financial systems analyst for an insurance company, and it is great. I do have tons of free time, and it's a good job for someone my age.
How impressive and fancy sounding. Katie V.
Katie, tell us, how do you like living in San Diego?
I love living in San Diego. I go to the beach all the time. I love to read magazines and go people watching. And I love taking my dogs on long walks. It's the life.
San Diego
is a wonderful place for that kind of life. How about you, Marissa? What do you like about living in San Diego?
PB!
Oh yes, PB is definitely a great place for normal 20-something to spend a night out. Not to mention an afternoon or even a morning. Don't you agree, Frank?
I got one word. Taco Tuesday. Every week. When I'm not doing that, happy hour. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it indeed. And last but not least, with the normal 20-something, we have Caitlin. Caitlin, tell me what is a standard day in the life of someone like you looks like?
Well, I go to work 9 to 5, and then, I like to go to the gym or the mall and have some time for some friends. And then I might go home, watch some reality TV, go to bed really early, like 10 or 11, get a good night's sleep. And then the weekends, who knows what might happen. I might go to the beach. I just have so much free time. It's awesome.
Well, now that just
sounds delightful. And over here to my right,
we have the J.D. Peters. So, Erica, I understand you're all a part of the same program. Tell me, what exactly does it mean to be a J.D. Peters?
We work a lot and drive a lot.
And there's a lot of paperwork. Double what you would think.
Well, now that sounds fascinating. Is there anything you don't have lots of?
Sleep.
Okay. So we've had a chance to meet Erica, Virginie, KDS, and Venus so far. Next we have Megan and Natalia. Ladies, tell me, living in lovely San Diego, how do you like to spend your free time? I don't understand the question.
there, what?
Okay, sensational. Well, why don't we move on to today's game? Let me start by wishing both groups the best of luck, and could our first contestants please come and join me up here on the front? Okay. So now we conducted a survey with 100 psychology PhD students from the top programs in the country and got their answers to a question. The top answers they gave us are on the board, and you have to try and guess the most popular answer. So here's the first question. What do the end of finals in summer mean to you?
Party!
Your answer is party. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say that the party isn't even on the list.
I'm going to say I finally have time to focus on my research and get my library done.
Let's see. Do we have stop working so I can do more work on here? In fact, 100% of students polled that gave that answer. Well, it seems this team has certainly come to play. Team JUP, you now control the board. There are two ways to progress from here. You can either pass and make the normal team try and answer my questions, or your team can choose to play. So Team JDP, how would you like to play, or would you like to pass?
Well, since we don't really know how to say no when asked to work on something, what it look like?
All right. Well, since Eric had already guessed 100% of the answers given for the first question, we'll move on to the next one. Virtually, top 5 answers on the board. Yes. Here we go. We polled that same group of 100 psychology PhD candidates and asked them to identify this image.
Well, that depends really. If you cut it properly, that could be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And at least according to my budget.
Show me multiple meals. Unprecedented. For the second time in a row, you've guessed the #1 answer with 100% of response. Participants including that this pasta is reminiscent of a feast. Well, Team Normal. Got some intense competition here. Moving on to our next new category. Top 4 answers are on the board. Now, so, moving on, we pulled 100 normal 20-somethings this time, so keep in mind that as you give your answers. KDS, what does the time 10 p.m. represent to you?
The time at which I begin the assignment that is due less than 12 hours later. First opportunity, I've had to focus on that task.
Okay, show us time to start an assignment due less than 12 hours later. Oh, I'm sorry. Rena, it's your turn. Top 4 answers are still on the board. What is 10 p.m.?
I'm going to go with an appropriate time to drink my 8th daily cup of coffee.
Let's see. Show us 8th cup of coffee. Oh, that's a shame. I'm so sorry. All right, Megan, it's all coming down to you. One more wrong answer, and the other team has the opportunity to steal this round. All answers still remain on the board. I believe in you. What does 10 p.m. mean to you?
Okay, Ursula, I'm going to say breakfast.
Okay, show us breakfast. Oh no, on to the other team. If they can guess one of the answers, they will win this. Close the gap between them and